Hi, it's your girl, Ashley Glam's Char. Welcome back to, that's cute. Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you can hear me today because I have the fan on medium because it is 3,000 degrees already at 7 a.m. in the morning in Arizona in April. I really can't wait for when it gets to be 100 and something degrees all summer long until October 31st. Anyways, come with me as I get ready to go get my hair done today. As you can see, I am wearing this new piece, Mama. She is a topper. Now, if you can be creative, because toppers can be like in the $1,000 range for like human hair lace toppers. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. So, if you can be creative, and I was finally, and got it together, because it really doesn't take that much effort, but my lazy self wasn't feeling it for a minute. I finally got it together and did what I needed to do. So, I ordered a decent wig on Amazon to save Mama some money. Making sure that it had like this decent part full of lace so that it looks as realistic as possible. See, I think you can see like she looked pretty good. Now, I love bangs. I look good in bangs. I need to conceal my wrinkled forehead. I don't know, I think bangs frame my face lovely. So I cut bangs in for myself. I cut the wig in half, basically. Just took the top half of it and cut the rest away. And then I toned this hair, which turned out to be okay. She looks better in person or in camera. She looks very, what am I saying? I need to cut this. Don't try this at home. Just kidding, at least you know what you're doing. But anyways, I toned this hair just with purple shampoo, and she was very inconsistent. I probably should have done it a different way. But anyways, I also remember my recent purchase for $14 for those that turned out to be amazing blonde human hair 18-inch extensions. Now, I thought I would be smarter, and I only did the smaller one. I toned it, went to Sally's, because clearly she's not a professional, but she's on a budget. She did that famous T18, which I know Brad Mondo, if you're watching, is like, no. But you know what? It was, the hair was a 9-10 level, so I mean, I think it's appropriate because he always says that people don't get like their hair light enough to do T18. And you know what? That's what the lady at Sally's suggested. So I was like, okay, let's do it. And you know what? I might have left it on too long. I don't know. I didn't think that would matter, but maybe it did. It turned out kind of splotchy. I think it's the hair. I don't know. I think it's these hairs that have been, I'm sure they're like black hair from India that have been bleached. And so maybe the cuticles or pores or whatever in the hair is inconsistent, because I've never dyed one that was real great. She's like patchy, kind of inconsistent. So anyways, I'm going to bite the bullet. As you all know, I do work at Miss Ulta Beauty, and we do get a discount of half off for beauty services. So even though she don't want to pay for it, I only do it once in a blue moon. The last time I got my hair, I cut my hair was like 4 years ago, because I don't like doing it in person. as a person with balding hair, it's embarrassing to go to a salon. It's not fun. It's embarrassing. You feel uncomfortable. You feel ugly. Also, I don't have a lot of hair, so it's like, okay, what are we gonna do? So I think that's probably why I've been creative over the years and do my hair a lot myself, which pat on the back for that. I think I do a decent job. But since it came out so patchy, I'm like, maybe let's try it with a professional. So one of the stylists at Ulta, who I'm friends with, was willing to help me out. And so today is my appointment. So this will be the get ready with me part. I am going to this open mic night. I am not performing yet, but I am checking it out. I heard about this from another stylist at my job. Love those girls. We're great friends. But yeah, it's actually in the city where I live for free in this beautiful Center for the Arts. And I found out that it's Wednesdays. Tempe Center for the Arts, Wednesdays from like 5 to 10. Long time. Maybe so they get a lot of people in, or maybe so that they can get people that just got off of work or work later. I don't know. My hair appointment is 4:30, so I don't think it's going to take super long. I don't have a lot of hair. Most of this is going to be just toning the hair. Toning this hair, this topper, to match my extension so everything can be cohesive. And see, you know, this is my real hair. She's been growing out for 2.5 years or so. I did cut a few inches off because she was dead. I recently also, when I went to that Sally's, I wanted I wanted a cooler toned brown to go underneath, because I think I like the way that it grows out and whatnot. But see, like, such a stark difference, obviously. It's different, obviously, when I put on my blonde extensions, and this is only on the bottom. So we were going to tone this lighter, so we're going to bleach it again, put on the right tone. But you know, today, and I've been thinking about this for a while, but I've been thinking about going back baby Barbie pink for the what's this called? Spring to summer. And heaven knows I'm still going to be wearing all my other wigs. But this is nice to have, that it looks most realistic, most beautiful, most whatever. Some days you just want to play and put on different hair. But this is the most, you know, realistic, nice one that I have. So yeah, I want this option back in my arsenal. So anyways, I'm thinking, since we're bleaching anyways today, why not do this baby pink? And on the dating apps, mama, everyone's obsessed with this one picture that I did myself that was mostly blonde with just like a peekaboo of pink in my bangs and my hair, just like a pink peekaboo pink. And they're like obsessed with that damn picture, and they love that hair. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's probably because it was 10 years ago. So mama looked younger, honey, fresh, younger. I took it on a Carnival cruise, honey, right before we departed. Maybe that's why. Maybe because I was happy as a clam, mama. So yeah, long story short, that was a 10-minute of me explaining my damn hair. It is gonna be a get ready with me. What am I saying? And then hopefully I'm gonna take you to, if I can be smart and creative and clever, I'm gonna take you to the salon with me on my journey. I don't know, because this happens like once every 10 years, mama. But that will be weird, and since mama don't edit, I'm gonna have to get an editor to edit that video to make sense of it. It's gonna be a bunch of clips. Mama can't be sending that. So if you are a YouTube editor and are not $1,000 million and want to help a sister out, comment below. tag your friends, share this video. Let's like make this happen for me, people. Hello, help a girl out. It's in this case, it's gonna make you money too. So, all right, she started with foundation today on her forehead so she could put this hair on. She'll look a little pale. I got this foundation that I've seen a lot of people use, and one of my favorite TikTok ladies, Tess Walker. She wears this Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer Long Wear Makeup in SPF 19. Interesting that they couldn't afford to get that one more to make it 20. I have that on my forehead plus the Max, oopsie, it's caught in my cord, the MAC Studio Fix in shade NC20 and what is this one? Is so dirty. NW30. Yes, they're both two different tones. Don't ask, but yes, in this camera she looked crazy. Boom. See how I was going with that, and then I did do. Sorry, low energy today. She's tired, but I can't sleep, so she's up and at 'em to enjoy the day before my appointment. Anyways, the Kylie Jenner in the shade Tanned and Gorgeous, a bronzing powder. I don't think they even carry this anymore, but I love, sorry about it, it probably doesn't look that dark. There's a little foundation in the corner, excuse me, but she's a dark, I like a dark bronzer. Sorry about it. I want it to show up. Bronzer slash contour. I want it to show up. I don't need these light colors. She's looking a little crazy. I don't know. We'll see. I feel hot already. You can see for once, funny enough, this is not sweat. This is the Ulta Beauty setting spray with SPF. She is so greasy. I can't wear it alone out. Like, it's a setting spray. Like, girl, who wants this? Everyone, I know, everyone wants this damn glass skin, but I think she looks greasy and gross. So that's a no for me, but I went tanning, yes. Mama loves skin cancer before this little video. I'm just trying to tan up my body just a tiny bit and bring back consistency, because she is dark in her chest and light, whatever, from being in the bus stop. So I'm trying to, like, I put SPF here, but I'm trying to tan the rest so we can just be all the same color and consistent. So anyways, the reason I bought this foundation, I've been wanting it, plus they don't sell it at Ulta in store, or maybe only some do, but mine does not. It was on clearance, supposedly on sale. I don't know. There weren't that many shades, so now I'm wondering, is it because she's going out? I don't know. But you know what? She loved this foundation, so I wanted to give it a try. Why not? So we're testing that today. Let us start with, well, we already did my foundation on my forehead. I feel exhausted, as you can probably tell. I sound probably drunk. Let me get some water. Yes, what's your face? Carrie and what's your faces? Carrie and Sarah from Ulta. Let's have a sip of water while we're here. I'm gonna hydrate. So we are not grossing them out today. I am going to use water instead of my saliva to carve out these brows. So here we go. This beautiful Morphe brush. I'm obsessed with it. I don't think they even make it anymore, because, you know, they just recently changed their product. This is the M625 brow. I'm obsessed with that type. She's so much skinnier and stays consistently skinny instead of most of those eyebrow brushes that fan out so quickly. I hate that. So anyways, what's going on? Let's see, can I look in this mirror? Can I see and do this at the same time? I don't know. At this point, you can see I am filming in a different place today. Ooh, I wanted to lick it. Oopsie, see, bad habits. I feel I'm on my bed today. We're back to the bed because Mama recently got 2 new roommates move in, and so to not take over the whole damn house, I'm filming in my room today. Ooh, too much water. See, she's not used to this. See, the saliva was just the right amount. I'm just a little dampy. She might be too intense today. Hi, let's just go out like this. 2 lines. So yes, new roommates. So back to filming in my room instead of the living room, so that everyone can enjoy the house and not have me doing my shenanigans in the damn living room. Wow, I really am tired. I am like feeling zombie. And I do this every time. In the light, maybe because it's this like, I'm having this lovely beauty light, which also right here, donated by my beautiful coworker, Miss Carrie, this gorgeous beauty light. What do you put like on a vanity? Gorgeous, love it. But I don't have it set up yet, so we're using this for now. And we'll try filming in front of that mirror. I still think Mama need to see better, so I always use like a hand mirror because I want to see. Ooh, I really like gross. I'm like way too high and thick because of that. I put too much water on. We will fix that later. She is using again her Jeffree Star palette in Orgy to do her brows today. And then I will be using the Benefit little gimme brow in the shade 3. I don't know if that's the perfect shade, but it works. It was given to me from gratis. She might be a little warmish, but when I've been wearing it recently, you couldn't really tell the difference. It didn't make a significant difference. So I've been wearing it. You know, my favorite price in the world is free. She's blending up in the front eyebrow. These eyebrows are growing back out again from this Gaga blonde. I really hope y'all can hear me. I'm not talking that loud, plus the fan is on. My energy is but hey, this is realistic. Look at this in my chubbiness right here from the damn what's it called? What is it called? Am I drunk? I'm on drugs. It seems like it. Ooh, after this, maybe she's gonna take a nap. My appointment isn't for 1,000 hours. But, you know, it takes me a while to get ready. I didn't want to feel rushed. It takes me like 2 hours to get there on the bus. See, that's pretty. Ta-da! Looks pretty from here, but maybe if you zoom in, that's not great. I don't know, maybe I should do even cooler brows. I've been using that very taupey brown. I don't know, I think it's nice. Comment, but see, at first I was like, what shade? Maybe I shouldn't be a blonde anymore. Maybe my, like, the tone is off. I don't know. But when I wore this hair the other day at work, and literally everyone loved it. I asked everyone to be honest about the tone and everything, because I'm trying to find my right tone and shade. Like, you can wear whatever you want and enjoy whatever you want, but also, why not also wear what looks best on you, you know? Like, sorry, Ariana, I love you so much. And it looks better in the movie-ish, the blonde, but like in the ads and certain things, like the tone of that hair is just off. She looked really good when she had that cool tone, to be honest, the cool tone ponytail. And I think she honestly looks her best in that, excuse me, beautiful medium brown. And maybe I do too. I don't know. I really should bring a medium, like Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, J-Lo brown. Also Ariana in that shade. Bring it back for like fall to winter. But even my stylist, who's going to be working on my hair today, like, I was like, I thought I wanted like some like light taupey, like low lights, not in this hair because I want to keep this blonde, but maybe another one. I was gonna say like add some like taupey brown, like multi-dimensional, you know. And she was like, no, I think you look best as a blonde. So I'm like, okay. So there are my brows. I decided I'm gonna wear this like white and like blue denim-y looking dress today. So why not? I am not afraid of color, and she's not afraid to be from the 80s. So I thought I'd do a little blue eye, little in my blue eye today. I'm like, should I just do eyeliner? I did get these were on sale at Ulta for their spring haul, the About Face. Those liquid eyeshadows. This is that fun mermaidy one, which is really not the color of the dress. See, it has that mermaidy purple shift. Maybe if I just did it more linerish, maybe. Let's try that. Let's be creative, huh? And also today, I wanted to finally try these viral lashes. You know who you are. These are the Ardell ones, but those under lashes with the glue and everything, they were on sale for the spring haul. So I wanted to try them finally. I don't think they're gonna be like, what's the word? Thick and full enough. You know, you can customize them, and maybe I'll put more on the ends and kind of just see what happens. Also, like, will it be super annoying when you're washing your face? Can you really not wash your face and eyes very much, especially with how much like makeup that I wear, especially on my eyes? Because honestly, eyes are my favorite part. That's where you can be super creative and like show all those colors. While I'm doing this, I should be doing my Shape Tape in the color Light 20B as my what? As my eyeshadow primer base. Now I tried this the other day with another yellow one, and this I think does not like to be with other things. It flaked and freaked out, but when I tested it on my hand, way better. And my coworker Tara, shout out, I saw her do a video with it and it looked amazing on her. So I think the tea is to not use it with any primer, powder, cream, nothing. But I'm just doing my upper portion today and not my lower portion, because I still want to put like an icy white color under my brow. You know how I roll. Alright, gotta find my brush. Gosh, I really hope you can hear this after all this mess, Mama. If you can't even hear it because of that fan and my low energy. Maybe it's being too quiet. Oh, but why do I feel so tired right now? Like, what is happening? Alright, that was the perfect amount. Boom. Yeah, anyways, like I said, I was going to get ready soon, so honestly, I should work next to the mall. So I'm like, let's make it a day of it. To enjoy my day off and enjoy like traveling 2.5 hours. Like, why not? Since you're not working, let's go to the mall, shop around. I even thought about stopping at Barnes and Noble. So she's not really a reader, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should like stop and smell the roses, honey, and read a book. She's not a big reader, even though she was a teacher for 10 years, Mama. And taught all the first grade kindergartners to read, baby. Reading is essential, but no one said you had to do it for fun. Some people like it, and some people just jumped, and I just jumped. Sorry about it. Alright. Normally, what am I saying? Normally I do my whole eye. Oh yeah, well, it's powder anyways. She's using that Blue Blood palette by Miss Jessie Star. She's gonna use the shade right here. Cullinan, is that? Pretty sure she's trying to do like a spin-off of the Collins from Twilight without infringing on copyright. Cullinan, I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Just because I know how to read doesn't mean I can read good. Sorry about it. Should I do a light blue in the transition? I don't know. See, it's supposed to be this subtle look. And honestly, normally I would just not wear makeup to the salon at all. This is my day off. You're gonna get wet and wild and like bleach and color could be all over your face. I'm trying to be smart and be ready so that after my permit I can go straight to that open mic night to enjoy it with my new Gorgina hair all done up. I mean, might as well. Perfect time to like go out and enjoy life and you just got your hair done, which I never do. So I hope I get the full service, and hopefully she has time. Because towards the end of the day, she's already fitting me in, whatever. So the main thing is, like I said, we're toning. We're doing the pink if she will let me, and if she even has the dye, because obviously she doesn't know that we're doing that. So she might not have the color in stock. And then I didn't really tell her, but if she has time, I want her to give me like a little trim in like layers to like make the this top piece, because she's short, because I did it on purpose to save money. I got it short to save money. The longer it is, the more expensive it is. Let's get some of that foundation, Mama. She's all over the place, but whatever. I keep staring at it. Yeah, so to blend those extensions, see if she has time. She's real runny, which is part of the reason why I love it. I love a runny foundation. I think she's too light. What did I do? 2 in neutral, so I thought 2s would be fine, but maybe because of how tan I am lately, she's in the 3s maybe. Oh, I was gonna prime my face. Oh well. I primed it with like moisturizer and that spray on SPF. It's so damn greasy. But yeah, see, she is too light. That's okay. I'm going to either I could bronze my face easily, also with that darker what am I saying? No, I'm trying to do less powder on the bottom of my face, because that's where like I'm getting all this creasing. So maybe this is the perfect time to use one of these, the Super Stay, because it's sort of in that same tinted moisturizer family. And remember how I ended up getting like 3 colors because it was buy 2 get 1 free. Plus this first one was so dark. But look, this ladies and gentlemen is the perfect opportunity to show you what the wrong foundation looks like. This is why, especially, it's so hard to buy online. And this is why it's so nice to come in and get your shade match. It's free. Alright, so going in with this color 129. Let's just drool a little bit, drop on my hand. Now normally it probably would have been better to mix this previously, but I didn't know she was going to be so pale. Let's see how this will look. See, she's much darker. Oh yes, much better, right? Kaliana Macchiana. Alright, that worked out. And we'll see how she pairs, and how she pairs / wears for the remainder of the day. Because maybe these two will fight each other. You know, because heaven knows not all foundation works well together. I don't know, maybe these new bronzing drops that everyone's using, maybe they worked really hard to, like, in their technology to make sure that, if possible, I don't know, I haven't really heard anyone say it, like, ruin their foundation. But to make sure that the technology is so that when you mix these bronzing drops with your makeup, your moisturizer, your foundation, that it's seamlessly mixes. Otherwise, it would break up foundation and ruin everything. Alright, that looks pretty good, right? Comment below if you hate it. Whatever. It'd be nice to have any comment. Don't be afraid. She is real yellow, apparently. Whatever, that's the tea. You know what, while we're here, let's go all in. Let's do a little bit of the bronzer by Miss Charlotte. Miss Charlotte gave us some nice gratis recently. These ones clearly are not new, and yes, we've only had Miss Charlotte for what, 6 months longer, I don't know, in Ulta, regularly only at Miss Sephora. So we're only 6 months behind, but she was like, she sent us this gratis to maybe she wants us to use it to tell how good it is to the guests. And it is good. I was given this shade, fair medium. It's, you know, I usually go darker, to be honest. But I like the coolness of this, this contour. Now, I should have done my forehead, but I didn't. Let's do, I don't know. Normally I just do powder. Let's just do a tiny bit. I always see people doing here, and here. Ooh, I kinda see it. Is that gonna make a significant difference? Probably not. And in all honesty, these are good blendable contour ones. But honestly, the pigment really isn't there. But honestly, it makes it more friendly, I guess. She's gonna use this Ginge brush, and you know, like everyone's using these giant brushes. I told you I'll prefer these little small ones. I need the control because I have such a huge face. I hate when they end up doing the whole damn cheek. I'm trying to emphasize and build this shape in my face. And not have my whole cheek like the same brown pink color. See, that turned out pretty nice. And I've done this before, and I think I'll do it again. Put just set it with actual contour powder, which obviously we all know is a great thing to do because it sets your makeup but also sets it in with and makes it more colorful, undefined, and intensely colored with contour. Heaven knows, because she's doing that blue eye apparently. I need to keep these lips nude, honey. Nude today. We don't. Sometimes I get crazy, and you know what? Do what you want to do. But you know how they say if you do a bold eye, don't be doing no bold lip. Well, as a drag queen, mama, you do a bold everything. Plus, I just love color and it's fun. So they did send a blush and a highlighter. That highlighter, no, she's not it. But I did realize, like, maybe to help, you know how I use setting spray to make my powder highlighter stick better. That works too, the liquid highlighter, but she is so subtle. No, she's not it. But that is a nice contour. See, she blended out very nicely. So user friendly for people who aren't feeling so brave with contour. Put a little leftover in this gel that I don't have. And the highly anticipated Morphe palette, Mama. This is the dupe for the Patrick Star. Patrick Star, I think, is the only other one who does 3. Patrick does 3, which is 2 creams and a powder. And he, just like Patrick does the blush, highlighter, and blush again. I know they look sort of like 3 different shades, but they all kind of marry each other. I think she's lighter because on top of this one, it kind of is the same. Same with that highlighter. I will say the highlighter is more like a shimmer, subtle, just like barely there kind of moment. This is brand new. I have played with this one a few times in the store. We had Cue the New last Sunday. I was feeling it. I brought in balloons and we tried it on some people that came into the store, and it was real fun. So anyways, I'm gonna go in, you know how I do with my finger. She feels so smooth and fabulous. But we're just gonna do, I think, up here, we're gonna go darker, and then I'm gonna do this like highlighter pink towards the middle. Maybe I'll set it with powder, I don't know. And you know, Patrick Ta always says his is all about powder first, cream on top, which goes against everything that we've been taught, but that's what he says. I don't think this one comes with instruction. Ta-da! Blending like a dream. See, these are also very user friendly. Dipping back in to that top color. This one is called, what is it called? Après-ski. The names are really weird. I was like, excuse me, what? This light is throwing me off. It looks good here, but in my mirror, it's like hard to see. I don't like that. See, she blends in like a dream. Now we're going in that middle shimmer shade. And just like most times, see, it has this clear cover over it to help not mess up the powder and keep everything clean, which is sort of annoying. I don't know if you could see, but on the edges how it's more glittery, because Morphe tricks people like a lot of other companies where they put a lot of extra glitter on a top, on the topper kind of thing. As soon as you remove that top layer, she's gone. Catfish realness. So let's take this in the middle and then push it out. So yeah, it's not as shimmery as it claims looking in that what? In that container. No, I might go in more, especially here later with the darker pink. I'm not gonna use the powder yet. I think I'm going to use my Patrick Star One Size setting powder after I use my House Labs. Where are you? My House Labs concealer that I can't find. I literally tried to, I pulled it out. Where did I put it? I pulled it out so I could have everything easy. Oh, here it is. I'm liking it, but not liking it. I don't know. Maybe it depends the day, the foundation, the way. You don't have this clipped in right. But yeah, weird enough, the other day, one side was flawless, the other side was a creasy nightmare. I'm like, okay, what is giving? So yeah, remember how I was sold it was the perfect concealer? Maybe it's time to keep on looking. Another one that people liked is the new Estee Lauder concealer. Someone really claimed it was good because it had some sort of like flexible technology, so it doesn't super crease because it like flexes with you. It's worth a try. Girl, 46 minutes. This is way too long. Way too long. Could I even load that? I've just been chatting away and I haven't done a damn thing. See, I'm like whatever. Alright, let's finish this concealer. And wow, I wasted a lot of time. Let's just do a tiny bit on the nose. I'm apologizing, and heaven knows I'm gonna whatever, she ain't gonna edit it. Can I even load this video? It's way too long. So I'm gonna have to load it. We're probably gonna have to load it and then film the next part. Because I wanted to film trying these on, putting them on as a tutorial, even though I've never done it myself, but everyone says how good it is. I just waited too long, y'all. I've been chatting it up. Chatting it up. I will say she has been blending like a dream. There's a hair. And I didn't even do my eyeshadow. I guess that will be in my second video. It's gonna be what my eye look. And then I didn't really finish my cheeks, but you know how that's how my videos have been lately. I don't know if it's that light or that damn powder. Look how yellow it is in that forehead. Whenever she has bangs on, it could look worse. It could look worse. And this is the technique that everyone else has been doing, where you're blending your, which makes sense. I see how they're marrying nicely. I think after you powder it, that's why you use the powder blush to like bring back a little bit of color. But see how you marry your concealer with your blush, your cream blush that is, so that it is this like flawless. See how there's not enough contour anymore? It's all about underpainting still, which I really don't believe in, but I get this concept. Where it's not complete underpainting, where you're not putting your foundation on top of it. But, see? Beautiful. With that pink one size setting powder. Where is my puff? Where is my puff, mama? Let us set these under eyes. Also, what's it called? YSL came out with this amazing setting powder for like $65 or something. Jeffree Star just tested it and it was like so blurring, so soft, so beautiful. I was like, I think I need it. I really can afford it, and that's crazy. But you know what? How I talked about my under eyes being the ugliest, worst part of my face, and how it bothers me the most. It makes me look the oldest. So in the scheme of things, and it will last a long time. Heaven knows most people say they don't even finish a setting powder because you use such small amounts of it. So, I mean, maybe in the scheme of things, $65 for powder isn't that much. I mean, heaven knows someday you could go to a nice dinner or DoorDash for close to that. Alright, honestly, I wanted to powder this part so bad, but I'm trying to leave this part alone because that's where I see this creasing and cakiness. I want to see how this foundation stretches and wears without it. I will say I'm in love lately with the Chanel Le Beige. Another one for $60-something, but I think it's an investment. It's the only one really that doesn't crease on me. So it's something to say with those ladies over 40 with that like creasy skin, and my skin is not even that wrinkly. Like, okay, my under eyes are really bad, but the rest of my face, because of how fat I am, she's plumped, honey. But if we're in this light, which I think I'm blind and I am probably can't see everything, but she looks pretty flawless. Does she not look airbrushed today? I don't know if it's this beauty light or what. It's not a filter, but it's just a ring light, mama. All right, 51 minutes. I did most of my face. No eyes, so we're gonna do a little blue eye in my eyelashes and maybe contour and lips, or maybe, I don't know, maybe just lashes in the other video. It is lovely talking to you all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it, subscribe, please share. Honestly, please like, at least comment even hi would be amazing. I don't really know how this works, but I'd love to get this thing going, honey. And what to say, if you do something you love every day, you never work a day in your life, and I'd love to make that come true. So anyways, it is lovely to see you all again. I need to write a jingle. You know, mama is a singer, and I really need to write a closing jingle that the internet deserves and I deserve, because how cute. Why not have your own song, mama? All right, see you soon. Part 2 coming soon. Bye.